So right now, as Kane announces this, nothing's happening with the floor as of yet, but it feels like a massive earthquake is going on right now. The ground beneath you is shaking. I can't believe he's actually unleashing his monster. We should really go. We should really go. And then reaches her hand down for Charles, as to.
I keep looking for the floor to open, but lift my hand up. Because I want to see it. I want to see what it is.
And from the middle of the arena, you see as the little hole starts to form, sand starts falling inward, as a circle starts to slowly make its way out. And as it starts to make its way out, you just see a big, giant hand reach up through the floor, breaking what mechanical system used to be being used to open and shut this floor. And you just see this huge, massive claw that is huge in comparison to one of you. And as it's
leathery, is it?
It is
scaly?
It is leathery, and you see what looks like definitely rough, leathery skin. Dark, we're gonna say dark brown claw. 3 fingers, and the claws itself look like they could be the size of you, Charles.
What the hell is that? Pull me up! Pull me up! Why aren't you pulling me up?
And then, as this claw grabs on, getting a hold of the floor, as it scrapes the sand back and finally catches, you see 2 massive horns coming up from out of the ground, and bursting through the floor of the arena, you see just thousands of teeth out of this huge jaw come up. And you hear just a shriek that shatters you to your core. Calarel says, "We should go," and starts booking it down a open hallway. It looks like in the arena. Looks like people can come in through there. And she just starts booking it. All you guys follow?
I pursue.
Yep.
All right.
It's safe to say we do, yeah.
So she runs out, and you could see that there are a few people walking around out here. Various races. There's some humans, elves, there's a couple dragonborns, all these armored guards. And
I put my hands in my pockets and I start to whistle.
And none of them care about you guys at all right now.
It's because of the whistle.
Because they are... Everyone looks terrified of what is going on. And
they don't care about us because they know what's going on.
It seems like no one knows what's going on. Everyone knows about what was under the arena as far as when they were in this army, but no one knows what is going on right now. And with that, you just hear a loud banging sound. It sounds like a wrecking ball going through a building. As you look up and you just see smoke and debris coming from outside of this arena. And as you look up behind you, all you can see are these 2 horns with all these teeth as this monster yells once more. And Calarel looks up and she is terrified. This is the first time you've really seen Calarel frightened. And she exclaims, "We have to go now." As you look back, you see 2 horns coming off of a massive, massive head with its huge jaws and all of these teeth yelling in the distance. And you guys could get a grasp of how big this arena was while you were in it. and this thing easily towers over the arena as it swipes with one of its massive arms and breaks through the arena with ease. But this creature is labeled as a titan, known as the Tarrasque.
Yes! I knew it was it.
Boy, that thing is
That's like...
large.
Is Cooper
and
like,
in
woo?
charge.
And I'm like, no,
This is not okay. This is not okay.
Did you guys see this?
Froggy's just like in straight shock and awe, like looking at this thing. It is the craziest thing he's ever seen.
I'm literally holding my breath.
And you guys are booking it, and Calarel exclaims to you guys, "This isn't good. This isn't good. We're still about a mile away from the bridge." And as you guys are running, you see the Tarrasque just blow through the side of the stadium as it now begins to, slowly at first, as it's getting the kinks out of its body from being in a confined space for so long, but now it is slowly picking up speed. You can actually see one of the towers that sit on the Ferritan side of the bridge. You can see one of the towers off in the distance, and that is kind of your guiding light to get there. As you guys are running, this beast seems pretty focused on you guys, but it does not care about anything in its path. As you guys are running, this thing is gaining. And as you guys get about 200 yards away from the bridge, everyone make me
Oh no. I'm so scared.
dexterity saving throws.
I'm really good at that. I'm gonna freaking-
Oh! Got a 22. Amanda,
I got a
good
20.
job.
16.
Oh gosh.
Froggy, you can do it. High roll. Yay.
Froggy got a 14. Dang it. What?
That's 6?
Dude, I have a +6 in dexterity. You know what? I got a friggin' 14.
Alright, so,
Good.
all of you guys all of a sudden feel you're running at this insane speed that you could normally not do. And in the blink of an eye, it just shuts up. Like, you feel your feet trip out from under you, but you're all you all manage to kind of catch yourself, you palm the ground, and you keep running, but you've lost your speed.
Okay.
And Dorbly, same thing. Calarel does like a little tuck and roll and saves it. Sorin eats it really bad. Sorin is rolling on the ground.
Can I run past it and scoop him up?
You're in front. You're in front of Sorin. You were
Oh,
the
I thought
first
he
one.
turned around. Yeah, that's right.
I was beside Soren. Can I try and like
You could
like,
try. Yeah, you can try to
catch,
help him
like,
up.
Not catch him, but like like
I'm not
continue
gonna
our
say.
momentum.
I'm not gonna say catch him. I'm gonna say you can help him up
Yeah,
quickly. But I'm just gonna say you do that, but it's gonna slow you down.
that's fine.
So as everyone else is now getting close to the bridge, about 100 yards out, with the Tarrasque about 600 yards behind you, and you guys are going. You and Sorin are now in the back of the pack, and as you guys are just getting to the bridge, the Tarrasque now 300 yards behind you, massively looming over you. 300 yards behind you, but now you can see how big it is as it towers over you. The tower that is beside the bridge is dwarfed in comparison to this creature.
Does it cast a shadow over us? That's so big.
Yes.
Oh,
It is.
oh
it
man.
is- It is terrifying. And
Yeah.
Then we will fight in the shade.
Can I do something?
you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
It's D&D.
You could try to do whatever
The
you want.
Tarrasque is I'm gonna try whatever. The Tarrasque is like booking it for us, right?
Yes.
And we are in a straight line, right?
Mhm.
I want to cast behind, like when Froggy and Sorin get back up. I want to cast Grease behind everyone, like where the Tarrasque will come.
No,
Probably
it's
not
gonna
do
crash
anything,
into
but-
It's gonna slip and slide across the bridge.
Do it.
Oh
It's gonna go-
jeez. That was
It's like you roll into us and just.
Hey,
I love this
never
so
know
bad.
until we try.
Smear us.
Yes,
It's
Grease.
cool because then it'll just plop into the ditch, and its short little legs won't be able to do anything. It'll just like those
What's at the
cute,
bottom of this pit?
like those super cute cats with the short legs that just go.
Wait, knowing that it's only
Orange
10-foot radius, I might like be like casting more of one pool of like grease on the ground, like.
I'll say that you can turn around and you're just like, ah! Like trying to help Sorin and Froggy right now.
Don't burn up all your
Let's
stuff.
pretend I do 3 of those, like
Three of those?
Yeah,
Okay.
10-foot radius, like that.
3 of these. Does this take spell slots or is this just a cantrip?
Oh yeah, he takes all my spell slots.
Okay, so you, so you pump out everything you have into this grease. Froggy goes, picks Sorin up, and tries to drag him away. As he's picking him up, just sees you throwing stuff at him, and as balls of grease come out of your hands and plop on the ground behind it. And Froggy looks back, it's a puddle about 30 by 30, and he's like, what is that going to do? And then they're running. And as you guys get to the bridge, the Tarrasque 200 yards behind you, you just see the Tarrasque take a step and eat it as it rolls, tumbling, causing massive amounts of dust and debris to fall up. And you just see a big dust cloud swarm over everything as you guys are at the edge of this bridge. All you see in the huge, massive dust cloud, you see the sunlight, the sun rays coming through the...
Does it envelop us? Like it...
Yeah, it's all dust.
Weird.
And you can see up in the air as dust hits the sunlight, you can kind of see through it. And you see the tail of the Tarrasque wave in front of the sun as it is flailing to get up.
Run! Just keep running. Run! Go run!
Yes.
Yes, go.
And
Sorin, can you do that spell again? Because you got 3 miles to run.
you look at Sorin, and Sorin looks drained. Like Sorin looks a little tired after that. And he's
not
like,
alone.
we gotta go. Let's go. And you guys start running. And Calarel is getting doorably Sorin and you guys ahead as you guys start running. And Calarel gets these arrows out and starts lighting these arrows. And you look back and you can see this bridge is massive and it's amazing because it's no supports. You just see this thin bridge that stretches out across, and you could see right at the edge on the right side in front of this tower, hidden beneath the corners of the bridge and under a bush there, that a little keg of powder that's
A root beer.
and you can see Calarel stops to light the arrows, and she's like, go, and she starts lighting the arrows, pulls out a little hand crossbow and racks the bolt in to shoot. And as she goes to shoot, you just see the sun blot out as a boulder comes flying, and dexterity saving throws.
No. Callie's on my back. Does she have to make one, or does it count that I just whatever I get she makes?
Oh my god.
Do I have to make one to hold on?
Yeah, I'll say you have to make one just to hold on to Charles.
Oh my god.
Oh,
man.
Definitely fell.
She falls into the ravine. Got a 3.
I got a 5.
Oh my gosh, I got a 3.
Froggy, wow, got a 10.
Wow, that's not even good.
Oh, okay, there it is. Oh, I got a 5. Everybody, I'm all dead.
Some of that grease left over.
Alright.
You guys all got 2s, and I got a 4 without the modifiers. That's insane.
So, you guys take 6 points of damage as this rock hits right in between all of you and blows up. And you guys get knocked back with debris. And as of right now, Dorbley is on the ground. You can see that he got hit. Sorin looks okay. Looks like just a little bit of debris hit Sorin. And
do we have that, like, ringing in our ears, like, after an explosion,
like,
you know? Yeah.
Yes.
Sick.
And Calarel, you rush
Should
over to
be.
Calarel and you pick her up, and she looks distraught because
Okay.
she has dropped 2 of the 3 arrows off the bridge.
That's
Oh,
not
good job.
Hey,
Calarel.
hand.
You had
Quick.
one job.
I don't. What?
And she just grabs you and says, "We gotta go," and starts pulling you back as she's trying to rack this crossbow one more time. And you see, as the smoke starts to clear, this creature, this Tarask, stand towering over all of you now at the edge of this bridge, as you guys are dwarfed, as you guys are helplessly in the middle of this bridge. And
We only
Calarel.
need one arrow, right? One.
you need to set off one of the kegs.
Yeah.
And Calarel is like, "We have to go now."
Yeah, Froggy's into
And-
it. Let's go.
No, Calarel, I think you should set this one off. So just do it now. Just blow it up. Just do it now.
She looks at you, okay, and she racks the bolt in as she aims. So as you say that, Calarel's like, okay, and she turns around and shoots as the bolt hits the keg perfectly dead center, and you
Yes.
see it ignite. Calarel turns to you and says, we gotta go. She smiles as she's running, but then the smile instantly drops from her face, as you can see behind where the bridge is now blowing up is falling out behind you.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Wait, we gotta run 3 miles while the bridge is falling down a ravine.
Listen,
Oh, this is
I
so
didn't have required physical education. This is really bad.
And
I don't
she
think
says,
that's possible.
I
she
run a
says-
16-minute mile. It's not great.
she says, go, and then you all start running, and Sorin, looking back at Froggy and Calarel, as the floor is now literally, as you're stepping, catching up to you,
man.
almost taking out your flooring as you start to stumble. Sorin stops, holds out his hands, and with
Better not
everything
die,
he can
Sorin.
muster, holds the bridge together while you guys run across, leaving about a 200-yard gap between him and the Tarask. And Sorin looks, he's like, "It's okay, I got you, go!" And Sorin sits there while he holds the bridge, giving you time to run by.
Oh man.
I only feel good about running away because I grabbed Callie and I convinced myself that I'm doing the right thing.
So Callie was running next to you, then you grab her. Oh, yeah!
No, this is better. It's better this way. I have a faster
And-
run speed.
What's up?
How fast would I be able to like shape?
Ooh.
Shit.
I
you
don't
can-
have time for that, or could I do that?
You could shapeshift. That's a druid thing.
I want to change into a riding horse, and then like I want to yell
Oh
at
god!
them
No.
to grab onto me so that like they're holding on.
Looking at Sorin, at this point, oh fuck. No, my friend.
And Calarel is pulling you, Froggy. We gotta go.
Yeah.
And Soren's looking back. He's like, "I'll be fine. I'm getting really good at this." And he's holding the bridge together. You can see that he is sweating and shaking, but he's smiling still because just a happy-go-lucky kid.
Guys,
and-
up, like on
I
top
saw
of the
Spider-Man.
table, like over the table, I'm really worried about Soren.
Yeah.
No. Sorin, I got so
Everyone-
much stuff to ask you. Meet us at the other side of the
And you guys get about 400 yards out, and Cooper's yelling back, "Just meet us on the other side!" Soren's looking back. You can actually see his nose is starting to bleed.
Oh,
Um,
jeez.
As, "Don't worry, I'll meet you." A rock. What seems like a big boulder, the top of the watchtower, crashes into where Sorin was.
like crushing him?
The Tarask has swiped at the tower, knocking it towards Sorin, and the bridge is now continuing to fall apart again.
But like Soren is now not there anymore.
You guessed it.
I'm not stopping to investigate. Like,
And
I mean, yeah, Froggy
and the bridge is falling fast.
So I just keep going.
You keep booking. You guys are all ahead. You keep running, and with about 3/4 of a mile left, you can see now the end. You can see the cliffside of the end of this bridge. And as you guys get to the end of this bridge, you guys, the first one, Callie, you get off the bridge, and the rock wall on this bridge is smooth. When they made this trench, they made it so nothing could climb up or down this trench. Not really noticing it before because of the haste you guys are moving at, but as you guys go, you could see that it's almost like it's glass. That's how smooth the sides of this canyon are. It seems to prevent people from climbing up or down them. And as you guys cross the bridge, Callie, you get off the bridge with Cooper and Dorbley. Charles, the bridge is starting to shake as you're about 50 yards behind, but you managed to get off the bridge.
I collapse entirely.
Froggy and Calarel are going to the end of this bridge. The floor is falling out underneath of you. Calarel is struggling to keep her footing, and she pushes you forward, Froggy.
I knew it was gonna go that way.
No.
As she throws...
No!
As she throws the backpack at you that she was wearing and says, "Keep it safe." As you stumble forward, just making it to the bridge, you watch as Calarel falls.
Froggy is just screaming at the top of his lungs.
Looking over the edge, still watching Calarel fall.
Why'd you let her go?
You could still see a faint little dot because it's so high. She is still falling. But the bigger thing looming is 3 miles across this canyon now. You can still see in the distance the Tarrasque just glaring across. Doesn't look as big or menacing from this far away, but just comparatively, and you guys just being so close to it moments ago, you can feel it in your bones, this thing just glaring into your soul.
I want to, you know what? After what just happened and what just transpired with Froggy, just in a fit of rage, is just going to glare right back. Just going to mean mug the heck out of that thing.
The wind blows through his hair. It's a very good cinematic moment.
He loses balance and fall.
Yeah, jeez. It's very cool.
What's on this side? What's around us?
The darkness.
Right now, you're just a field. There's a few scattered trees. You could see a wood line off in the distance in front of you. You could see a path leading to the bridge. It's a little bit worn, but not traveled too much, that leads to the right and to the left.
Guys, we have to... I think the best course of action from now on would be to head towards the Shardstone Mountain and trying to find this Mr. Arwen from the Paladin Knight. I think we should move. I mean, we can mourn our losses along the way, but I think we should move towards...
Froggy is going to kind of collect himself and just look down at this bag.
The dominant thing that you see in this bag right off the bat is this. It almost fills up the entire bag. It is what looks to be an egg of some sort.
Yeah.
It's about twice the size of an ostrich egg.
Oh,
And it is
boy.
It's a big ostrich.
It's
Wow.
and
Okay.
under the egg, really tiny in the bag, there is a ring.
I want to inspect the ring.
So investigation, yes.
19.
19. You can tell that this has some... It's just a ring in physical form, but it does have some magics on it.
I'm gonna pop it on.
You go to pop it on, and it slides onto your finger, and as it slides onto your finger, kind of squeezes a little bit.
Like it shrinks down onto it?
It feels that way.
Oh. You guys I might not have thought this through.
What again?
I'll see if I can take it off.
It is firmly stuck on your finger.
Can I? Oh boy. Okay, let me look at it real quick. I got a 22.
Okay, you can tell that this ring has magical properties coming off of it. You can tell that it seems like you knowing Arcana and you knowing might have read about items like this. It's not squeezing to cut off circulation. It's squeezing as if it has... Once it's put on, it can't come off because it is now attuned with that person.
Oh.
So it's like it's bonded with me?
So, good news and bad news, Froggy.
Oh gosh. Froggy's like, he's sweating bullets kinda.
Which one you want first?
Bad news.
Alright. You can't remove the ring. You're attuned to it. It has magical properties. I don't know what it is. Now the bad news. Now the good news. You're not gonna lose your finger.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I know you like that guitar of yours.
Yes.
It would suck with 4 fingers.
Charles gets up and like dusts himself off. Well, been great, been nice. Thank you for your help.
Yeah.
Wait, Charles, you're not coming with us? Okay, hold on. He goes. Froggy runs over and stops Charles.
Charles falls over. Legs are so weak.
Charles, I thought you're gonna stay with us, man.
Never.
What? I'm sorry.
Never said that. No.
But like, what happened? All that talk in the bar.
The cool beans. You said
Yeah.
would be cool, and I said cool bean.
Yeah. Well, okay, listen.
This is not my fight.
No,
I'm a librarian. You think I'm gonna stand up to that? Probably point towards the looming darkness cloud coming off of Larenfall. Or that, and I point back to the Terrask, which is like in the background.
Froggy looks at Charles, very serious, like, and says, I understand what you're getting at, but I want you to think about this. Originally, I started out, and I just want to entertain people, you know what I mean? I want to travel and, like, find my way. But this whole debacle has shown me that I think that we have, like, a bigger purpose in all this. And I think that somehow, I don't know how.
As you guys are talking, all of you except Callie, this kind of happens in front of you on the ground. You feel a burning sensation in your pockets.
What?
Not again.
Okay.
And-
Last time I checked my pocket, it cost me 1 month of my life.
Okay, Froggy immediately reaches in to see what the heck is going on in his pants.
And it is a letter.
Oh my god, you guys. It happened again. Just exactly like it happened before.
If it's asking us to go to the crossroads, I'm not going.
Read it. Yeah, I read it.
Yeah,
Okay,
same.
and you guys all read it, and they all say the same thing.
I
'Cause
hold
it's-
Callie's up.
This is now...
Oh, I mean, it's on
Well-
the ground in front of me.
I open yours and set it back down.
And they all read the same thing. You have all been chosen to restore this world back to what it used to be, to greatness. seek out the Paladin Knights and help reclaim your lands. And then the message catches on fire.
Oh snap! Inspector Gadget style.
As it burns, a little from the fire, a coin drops. And it is a coin with the Paladin Knight symbol on it.
We each have one.
Yeah, it dropped out of each one of the papers.
Does this mean we're Paladin Knights?
Uh,
I'm so confused
Yeah,
right
what's the
now.
symbol
it
look
means
like?
it means you have a coin
Yeah,
with the
what's the
Paladin
symbol
Knight
look like?
symbol on it.
This is a shield in the background, a warhammer in the middle, and a sword
Oh, I do.
leaned up, and a quarterstaff leaned up against it. And that is the quarterstaff and the sword make an X across the handle of the hammer.
Listen,
Nice.
we
Fun
don't
words,
even know
right?
who's writing this. It could be Kane or one of his men, for all we know. Trying to fool us into something.
Well, anyway, you do what you want, Charles. I mean, this is just inevitable, so we need to stop the darkness from spreading. I want my home to stay untouched. I'm not gonna let it spread more.
As you guys are sitting there and discussing, from the south between the two paths, you could see about 200-300 yards away the tree line, as you hear a scream, and you just hear someone yell, "Help!"
Froggy looks around to see if he can see where the source of that is coming from.
It's straight in front of you, like into the woods. You can see someone running along the wood line.
Froggy
and-
is going to say, "I think we should help them," and then start going toward that person.
Yeah, I'm gonna run towards it.
Yeah, Charles sighs and puts the axe over his shoulder and just walks after them.
So as you guys are running, you're running, and then all of a sudden you come to a clearing in these woods where it's open, and you see across from you just a man, and he is standing there looking around frantically.
What's around?
Pardon me, sir. Sir.
Yeah, have you... My son!
Yes. What
What happened to him?
Yes.
Monsters! My son, they took my son, the little flying creatures!
What kind of little flying creatures? Anything? Can you give us any more?
Dragons?
Where do they go?
I don't know, I just tried to follow him. My son's crying. I was following the cries. And then as he's sitting there, just distraught, you see what looks to be a swarm of bats, really giant humanoid bats, flock around
Little
this man.
flying creatures.
And they seem to be humanoid with long tails that come to a little claw at the end. They have humanoid figures, hooves on their feet. They look like little demons, and you guys would know them to be a bunch of imps.
Oh,
And you
boy.
cannot get a count on them because they're swarming so much, and all you can hear is a flap of bigger set of wings above you, and landing in front of the human man that was crying for his son, but in between you guys, looking straight at you, you see what looks like what would be a slender human woman with a devilish tail and huge wings.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Froggy is, if this is what I think it is, Froggy's smitten.
Froggy in front, make a wisdom saving
If
throw.
you need one from me, I got 11.
Wisdom saving throw. You say?
Yes.
Hope you do better.
I got a 15.
Yay.
That matches. Okay. So you can sense as this humanoid woman just stands up and looks at you and seductively is looking at you.
Oh,
That
boy.
she is trying to charm you. And,
And you
Yeah.
kind of like it.
and you manage to shake it off. And, okay, you can tell that this fits the bill of you saw what she tried to do to Froggy.
The charming.
Fits the bill of a succubus.
Oh boy.
Froggy, be careful, it's a succubus.
Up first after being charmed is
What
Froggy.
just happened here? I
I
don't
want to really quickly say, look, we mean you no harm. Just give the boy back, and we'll all go on our own way. I guess you're very attractive. I don't know what. Like, look, we're not trying to do anything. Would say you.
She looks at you and stands up in kind of in a devilish tongue. You will not take my boy. And then stands at attention ready to attack.
Oh dang. Okay, I'm gonna cast 5 feet in front of me, Thunder Wave. The C is 13.
4 plus 1. That's not going to do it.
Sick. Okay,
So-
so she gets smacked with 7 thunder, and then
7
5
thunder?
additional thunder. So 12 thunder damage. And she gets
Okay.
knocked back too, I believe.
Okay, so she does take the 12.
Yeah,
thunder.
push 10 feet away from us.
And she is now back with the imps and the guy then. And up next is the succubus. And she's just going to come up at you and take us. You are in the front,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh yeah. You said 17. You don't even have to. Yep.
17 plus 5 to hit.
We're still on the horse. Oh, I guess does she have wings?
Should care about
Yes.
horse.
Yeah,
She
that's
does have
gonna
wings.
do it, my boy.
But as of right now, she is not flying. You saw her land.
Yeah.
You saw her land from the sky with these big wings. But right now, she just uses them to propel herself at Froggy, taking. Where is my dice? So I can kill you all.
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna do it.
That is
without motion.
4 plus 3
Oh my
slashing
God.
damage. And
Oh.
now,
I didn't mean good in a good way. I mean,
the
good,
swarm
she's
of
close to
imps.
us. Oh, wait, there's more?
What?
The swarm of imps that are surrounding the man.
Are they attacking the man?
They are all surrounding the man right now.
Yeah, get
But
busy
it
with him.
doesn't seem like they are harming him, just restraining him right now. And they're 11. They're not going to hit the man. So
Well, that's good.
now it is Amanda, who is
Leave
a
the
horse.
man alone.
I'm just gonna ask them.
Ask what?
Us, Cooper and Froggy, like to get down.
Next will be Charles.
He's gonna, Charles rushes up and rushes over. He takes his fancy new shiny paladin, what's it but axe, and he is just going to rush at her. This is an unholy demon, and he's going to slash at the succubus. Actually, wait. No, Charles is going to attack the imps.
The imps.
Yes, he's going to rush over to the imps to help this
Alright.
boy. That's a 23 to hit.
I am gonna say you have 40 feet of movement. You went around to as of not so. I'll say you do go
Okay.
around the succubus as to
Okay.
not get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
That way, but so it will take all 40 feet to go
That's
the
fine.
30 feet in front of you.
Cool.
Okay, so great. That hits these poor
Yay.
little imps.
Whatever.
So go ahead and roll damage on that.
13 slashing.
All right, so 13 slashing on. You manage to swing down as these swarm of imps surround this man, and you just bring down this axe as it buries into the dirt through one of the imps' chest cavity. And
Cool.
Gabby, as you slay this imp, roll me 2d10.
2d10. I roll an 18.
you gain 18 points of healing.
Nice. Oh, that sounds necrotic, and I don't like that. Okay. What? Is there like a glow?
As you bury the axe through this imp, you see as the blade of your great axe glows and charges up the blade through the handle into your hands, and as it hits your hands, dissipates into your forearms and up your body, and you feel nice. You feel a little bit of a pep in your step now.
I like crack my neck, and I'm like, whew, yeah.
I'm actually gonna go next to the horse and put a hand on Froggy's leg, and that would allow him to expend 3 hit dice to regain that much hit point.
3 hit dice.
Oh, Froggy appreciates that so much. Okay, so on this hit dice, I got a
Ooh.
10, a 7, and a 7.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh boy, you got
Nice.
to roll.
Froggy, you feel Cooper comes over and touches your leg, and you feel
Oh, that was
oh
great.
man, like you woke up real fast.
Pull out my rapier and take a slash at the succubus.
All right, roll it.
21.
That hits.
21. Okay.
Damn, you and your rolls today.
Some of them are bad. 12 piercing.
Holy.
12 piercing as you
That's
slash.
perfect damage.
As you whip back and you slash at her, she kind of like winces back and takes 6
Oh, man.
points of piercing damage. So on her turn, she laughs and flaps her wings to get above you. And as she flies up, she swipes with her claw at you, Froggy, and
Oh,
that is a nat 20.
oh my
Oh.
god. Why?
There goes that 24
Well,
healing.
thank goodness for those, I
Yeah,
guess.
dude. Jeez.
2 and a 6 plus 3.
Wow.
11 points of damage for Froggy.
Oh.
The imp's turn. And the imps, who was it? Charles just came at them and smashed their friends with a 13 plus 5.
That'll hit.
Alright, so one of them lash out at you, and these guys don't hit too bad. And 1 plus 3 for 4 damage.
Okay.
Up next is Callie.
I know Callie's gonna come out of the horse shape because that one, like, it's effective enough. And I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself.
So you heal yourself for 9 points. Okay, Charles,
Yeah.
you are up.
Charles likes this axe very much, and he's going to swipe at the one with the stinger. Or
They
who's
all-
still,
they-
who's
they-
on him.
Okay. Well, they're all
Yeah.
still swarming, so
Yeah.
Charles keeps
Whatever.
an eye on that. Charles keeps an eye on that one, and he's aiming for it.
All right,
Alright.
I'm gonna chop his little stupid tail off. All right,
All right.
with a 21 to hit,
Yes, that does hit.
with 9 slashing.
9 slashing. So you go and you bring your axe down this one that hit you, and you chop off its tail. And Cooper, you are up.
Oh boy. Succubus being up in the air, I can actually attack her with Toll of the Dead.
All
I
right.
will put my hand in the air and try and damage her with necrotic oh shit. She's hurt, right? So that's 1d12.
Yep.
She must make a wisdom save first. Yeah.
7 plus 1, so 8. What's the save?
Nope.
Okay.
That's d12.
So 1d12 damage.
2 necrotic damage.
And up next is Froggy.
Froggy's just gonna lie back and final flash thunderwave this lady.
Final Flash Thunderwave, alright?
Oh boy.
You cast Thunderwave, and as she's flying, it like kind of like throws her off as she like winces in pain as she takes 8 thunder damage.
Thunder.
Good.
And now it's the succubus swoops down on Froggy.
The one she couldn't charm.
Yep.
14,
The one she couldn't have.
14 plus 5
Yep.
for
Ouch.
8 slashing right as she comes back down, landing superhero landing style as she brings a claw right across your chest
Oh,
and
it
lands in
hurts
front
so
of you.
Bad. Hurts so bad.
And now it is the imps, and as that is an 11 plus 5 for the imps. It's 16 for on Charles.
Oh, sorry. 11 plus 5?
Yes, 16.
That'll hit.
2 plus 3 for 5. And as it stings you, it catches you right in the clavicle here, and it pulls it out as blood and poison spew out. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Nat 20,
Ooh.
26.
And then now it is Callie. You are up.
I'm going to use Flame Blade.
So 18. That is
18,
so even without your that hits.
13.
Oh.
13. So you get your flame blade and you slash it across her side as she's paying attention to Froggy, and she takes 6 points of fire damage. And now it is Charles.
Charles wants all the tail.
All the
Uh.
tails.
He's tired of that sting, don't want to get hit by no more. So he's gonna do a crit 1 and 8 to hit. So
That fails. That fails real
Mhm.
bad.
does
So-
it hurt?
Lou, does an 18 hit your AC? Does an 18 hit your armor class?
Wait, what's happening?
Upshield? Okay.
It's my last spell level 1 that I
Okay.
have kept from so long. From when I was gonna be hit. So
And
it
this
adds
little-
5 to my AC as a reaction.
Okay. So as a
It
reaction,
would not hit if I had this.
So
I had
as you're sitting there focused on the succubus, you hear someone behind you running up, and as you go to focus on the succubus, you quickly just duck down and dodge as Dorbly goes to tackle you and flies over top of you. And Dorbly stands up behind the succubus, and you can see that his eyes are glazed
this
over.
charm. And touch the succubus. 1 plus 4, that's
Five.
5 necrotic damage, and I will gain 5 temporary hit points.
Froggy is going to do that classic spell that lasts, but not at a high level, and cast Thunder Wave. But,
4 thunder damage.
and she is pushed 10 feet whenever she fails on that.
So since you cast it above her, she is
I'm
now
pushing her
prone.
into. Oh god, now
So
she's on
she's
top of
prone.
me, huh? That's a
No,
real
she's
compromising
just-
position.
prone at your feet, I'm gonna say.
Oh, how's she
And-
looking after that?
She is looking rather rough. She's gonna use half her movement to stand up. And she is looking really, really bad. And she is going to try and run. She is going to try and flee.
Oh,
And as she
okay.
is, you hear the man getting surrounded by the imps. Don't kill her, that's my wife! And as he says that, she flaps her wings and starts to fly away. Using half her movement, she can only get 30 feet up
Wait,
in the
he?
air.
Can I use that attack of opportunity to just grab her leg and stop her from flying away?
It would be a strength contest.
That's fine. I'm pretty
Te-
strong.
I mean, technically, you, Callie, and Cooper are all in range, so you all have a chance to get an attack of opportunity.
Wait, I'm gonna get the other leg.
Right? Yeah. So
You're gonna get the other
let's
leg?
hold her down.
She
Callie?
has a tail, Callie.
Oh man, sweet.
Why not?
So all three of you guys.
Yes.
So all three of you roll
I'm
a
not
strength
strong.
check. She has to try to beat you on one roll.
I nat 20.
Oh my
Froggy
god.
is not letting her get away on his own. There's now a fire in Froggy's eyes. He's not letting Lady go.
Froggy, Callie and Cooper, you guys kind of like hold on, and Froggy just, get over here, pulls her down, and she is now back on the ground. Not prone, but now you've pulled her down from flying, and she is looking at you.
Sick.
And
Good
since
job.
she is now, all she did was use her movement, and you use your reaction to try to stop her, she is now going to swipe at you with her action.
Well, that's far.
For pulling her down. 11
We'll
plus
suffer
5
the
to hit,
consequence.
Froggy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Jeez, again? Oh, man.
Oh my god. It just hits. My armor class is 16.
4 plus 3 for 7 damage.
Froggy's done knocked out.
So as
Froggy's
Froggy
unconscious.
pulls this succubus down, this succubus, enraged and like back against the corner, swipes down and just tears into Froggy's chest as he is now on the ground bleeding. And up next is the imps. And the imps are gonna go once again at Charles with a 5 plus 5 to hit. 10. So the imps, kind of seeing their leader try to escape and get drawn back, or distracted as they're trying to hit you with their stingers, and you manage to duck out of the way. And now, Callie, you are up.
Can I heal him?
Yeah, he's right beside
Okay.
you, so you can heal him.
Alright, if he is close enough.
Yep.
Cure wounds, because it is better.
Yes. Your cure wound is better than Froggy's.
Yeah. Always.
I'm gonna do that at a second level.
Ooh.
Alright.
Thank you.
You
That
get,
feels
you get the juicy cure wound.
Okay,
so
so
much better.
as you put your hand on
13.
Froggy's leg or arm, you hit him with this bolt of radiant light that fills him. You see some of the wounds on his chest start to not close up, but stop bleeding and become kind of clotted, like they stop bleeding.
Do I wake up from unconsciousness?
Yes, but you're prone. Yes, you do wake up, but you're prone now.
What was that?
That's me waking up.
And
As if
that,
you-
I do believe that is your action. Are you moving at all, or are you staying?
No, I'm gonna.
Okay. And now Charles.
Get them pills.
Don't care. I'm gonna take the imps. Do my best. With a 24 to hit.
24 to hit. Yes, that does hit.
15 slashing on one of them.
Okay, so you, once again, you swing your axe, and as you swing, you catch one of the imps and pin it to a tree as it slices the imp in two. And now there are only 4 imps remaining.
That's me. I just sit there and just keep like, haha! I don't care what the guy said.
And Cooper, it is your turn with this succubus.
I'm out of options, and I think I can do the one thing life tap again, because I think he said here you may use this feature a number of times equal to your charisma modifier. So I can do
4?
it again. Yeah. I will try and attack and touch her again and try to the same thing, try to steal her life force.
Okay.
That's a D20.
But really quick before you do that,
Yeah.
are you going to do that non-lethally?
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. I'm not about killing that creature. I know what it is. She's a fiend.
But how do you know she wasn't turned into that?
Oh boy. Well, might not
4.
even have to worry about it. It's 10.
Is that
for me.
to hit?
Yeah, 10 to hit.
No, that does not hit.
Hmm.
So you go to touch her and she just bats your hand away as you try to get your hand close, not being
Get outta
tricked
here.
by you again.
Smack your
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Froggy, you're up.
Froggy is going to use his last spell to cast. How's she looking?
Horrible.
Okay, he's gonna touch her and whisper in her ear, "Sleep," and he's gonna cast.
Is that how Froggy whispers?
That's so creepy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes. 27. I would hope that she has less than 27.
Nope, she's still no. She's that does and that just if it's more than her hit points, she just falls asleep, right?
Yep.
Yep. You cast that and she.
But when she does, like, I'm gonna get her in like a chokehold, but like, so she
What?
doesn't wake up.
Oh
But
my
just hear me out,
God.
just like a
Me
full
too.
Nelson, you know. That
Okay.
way, I know she's good, and I'm gonna look at her husband.
So
Or I'm guessing her
Froggy's
man.
so Froggy's sleep is a full Nelson every time from here on out now.
Every time, every single.
Sleep.
And
Oh,
he's gonna look over to her husband and say, "Call off your imps." Wait, why are they attacking you? I guess would her imps just like what? I'm so confused now.
I really
I'm
don't
just-
think he's in control
Have
here.
you thought about maybe she charmed him?
Maybe that's a good
Yeah,
point.
but we don't have all the answers. Give me your tail.
Well, she's sleeping, and I've got her in a full
Okay.
Nelson.
The imps
She's gonna.
are going to leave the
Just
man
straightly. Oh, okay.
and go towards you, Froggy. No.
Do I
And
get
they'll
how
give-
many attacks of opportunity do I
Oh,
get?
that's a good
Because there's
question.
4 of them.
Try to.
It's
Yep,
23
that
to hit.
that hits. These guys
Jesus,
aren't.
12
you're
slashing
rolling
damage.
crazy.
These aren't.
Plus
These are not
7.
big boys. So you slash through another one of these imps, leaving 3 to go and attack Froggy.
Oh boy.
And that is a crit.
Oh my God.
That is
Why?
a nat 20.
You too shall sleep.
Yeah.
So that is going to be
She done goof.
2 plus
Right.
3 for 5
Oh
stinging,
my God.
and then make a Constitution saving throw. A
That's not
6
gonna do
does
it.
not do it, and this is a lot.
Oh
Well,
boy.
Froggy's-
4 for
Froggy is
5.
gonna,
Punches him
he's
in.
gonna go back to sleeping next to her.
9 points of poison damage that Froggy
Yeah,
takes.
Froggy falls unconscious on top of her. This isn't weird.
He has
This
brain
isn't
damage.
weird or anything.
Really sad.
So Froggy is unconscious.
Still in the chokehold though. Still in the full Nelson on top of her. I'm just saying. That's still a thing.
And that ends the imp's turn. Callie, that is you're up.
I guess I'm gonna use Flame Blade against the, like, what? Just one of them.
Okay.
11.
11. Is it plus?
Plus something, yeah.
Okay, the spell attack bonus is 5
Okay,
make-
so that does hit.
for 8.
For 8.
8 fire damage.
I'm going to say you finish off the one that Gabby had already taken the tail off of, and that is now a remaining 2 imps. Charles, what do you do?
I grab the guy.
Okay.
Yeah, just yoink him by his collar. Grab
Okay.
him. And I chase after the imps with my axe. So
That's
Hold on.
great.
If-
Wait, you grab a guy and chase.
I'll
The
grab the
imps?
guy, the husband, and then I chase the imps
Okay.
Alleged. The
Slice
alleged
at him.
husband.
with an 11 to hit.
I'm gonna say he doesn't fight you, so you can make it all the way.
Wait, that's
Okay.
a two-handed axe.
She's strong. She's
Sure.
a tough
Got him
girl.
under here, and I got like I got him under my arm.
11 does not hit.
No, I got an 11, so it is a two-handed axe, and I can't hit him. So there you go. Then that's my turn. But I grab the guy, and I'm over there now. I bring him kind of
You
toward
go.
the group.
And Cooper, you are up.
Alright. I feel like the only way these imps are gonna go away is if we finish her succubus. So, being asleep as she is now and being really wounded,
I am on
if
top
if,
of her.
if
I'm
you
just saying
attack
that.
if you attack her, you just roll damage. I'm not gonna make you roll.
yeah, that's
to
what I'm
attack a
thinking.
non-move.
I want to finish her so that they're the last of the hymns. So I saw Froggy go on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drained of everything I have?
He told you not to do that. And the guy's like, I told you not to do that. And
Kill her?
yeah, you
It's
don't understand the
clearly a
situation
succubus.
here. What?
I do. They try to kill us. We retaliate.
She could be under an enchantment.
Pretty sure she is the one giving the enchantments.
If we could restrain her, we could find out for sure. Or you could start talking.
The
Talk and
guy.
say to the husband.
The guy. No, I don't
Like,
know. She.
Can I see if he's been charmed?
Yeah. Make a
Can I-
investigation check. Insight? Investigation?
Well, a 7
Maybe.
to investigation. Probably not.
You don't see
I
anything.
mean, wouldn't it be an arcana? Because that's like a spell that's on him.
You guys can easily. You saw Cooper. I'll say you saw Dorbly when he was charmed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dorbly is no longer charmed now that she's sleeping. So you would assume if he was charmed, it would have not been affected because of her, because she is sleeping.
But she could have switched her charm from Dorbly to him the next turn.
Maybe.
Well, I would like to
Charm.
find out from this gentleman. Talk to me, sir.
I'm gonna say, Charles, make a dexterity saving throw. There are still 2 imps.
Oh, there's
I
fucking
get-
2 imps around.
I get advantage on
Ye-
that. But I
mean,
got
you got
a
a
nat
crit,
20.
so-
Yeah, you got a
Hi, my
nat
mic.
nat
Nat
20. You're talking and you just dodging stingers like.
Okay.
And there are still 2 imps, and the guy doesn't seem to be charmed with a 7. You're not quite sure.
Sir, was your wife charmed, or like, are you being charmed? What's happening with your lady friend here?
I don't know. She just became this monster about 3 months ago.
See?
The dark.
Yeah, well, there's nothing we can do about it now.
Yeah,
She's
we have
How
no
could
way
you
of changing
Wait.
her back.
possibly know
far
that?
gone.
How could you? I like wave the guy around. How could you possibly know that?
I tell you, there's nothing we can do, and I try to catch an imp in my hand.
An imp.
Yeah,
All right. Make a strength check.
no, that's an attack. I'm trying to.
Oh,
catch
you're.
an imp.
Oh, you're. Okay. Okay.
With
touch.
the- with the
okay.
knife
Okay.
strap
Okay.
thingy,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Do that.
trying to catch it. Like, I'm mad at you, but I'm okay.
Okay.
Oh shit! Yeah, I gotta roll.
That is part of it.
I just do it.
I done forgot.
Would a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Oh, come on!
Dang it! And with that, hey Cody,
I'm
go ahead and
basically
make
useless here.
go ahead and make one of those death saving throws, huh?
Oh yikes! Oh my god!
Well, that's one. That's one strike against.
What is it?
It's a 2.
I rolled a 2.
And now the succubus who is sleeping, the imps again are going to. The imps are going to try to go down and pick the succubus up.
I am on
And-
top of that succubus still, in a lock of some sort. I want to restate that.
You are also unconscious, and they're just gonna
His
push you out
like
of the way.
muscles cramped that way. And she's just.
They just
Oh,
push
yeah.
you right off and try to.
Oh wait. Oh no, he's not concentrating on the sleep spell, right? So it's just there.
It's
No, the
her
sleep.
when
Once she
gets hit.
passed.
Yeah,
well,
okay.
So they push, Cooper or Froggy off and go to take her, and I will say,
isn't Callie still by me? Wouldn't she
Well,
get
all
an
of-
attack?
all of them. Everyone would get an attack here if you choose to
Yeah.
attack them while they try to pull.
Can
the
I do another
succubus.
life step?
You can try. You could.
Yeah, I dropped the husband. And
Okay.
I got a nat 20 to hit.
Oh my God,
27.
Jesus!
Wow.
And who are you attacking? Gabby?
Me
Yeah.
and imp.
An imp. Okay, so roll it. I mean,
That's
you're gonna.
17 plus 11.
My
Yeah.
god.
You literally hit this imp so hard that it just blows up, and the only thing that's left is a stinger that kind of lands at your feet.
That's the worst part, and I keep trying to
And
smash
now,
the stinger.
and now there's only one imp that's still trying to drag the succubus away,
So
but
it managed to get me off.
yeah, it threw you off, but it didn't go anywhere yet. It's just trying to pull the succubus away. Callie, you're up.
All right, I'm going to try to hit the remaining imp of Flame Blade.
Okay. Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Ooh.
And now it is Charles again.
You hit Froggy's leg.
Froggy's now on fire.
That's insult to injury, you know.
Okay.
That's all that is.
Yeah, Charles is going to. How far is it from me? It's not too far from me.
It's right, because you came up to attack him in the first place. They're right in front of you.
Yay! A 22 to hit.
Yep.
15 damage.
And the last imp just gets annihilated. You bury it into the ground as it is trying to pull the succubus away.
Sick.
Good.
Excellent.
Good.
I scoop up the succubus and with the
Now we
great
can
axe
finish her.
like
Perfect.
bar her
Yeah, she's
against
sleep.
me.
She is asleep.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just got her against me with my
Okay.
axe.
And that will say, since she is asleep, we're out of combat, and Froggy is down.
It's not good.
And
Oh jeez, I don't have anything to help you. Ah.
I would use.
Try a medicine check. on
what'd you
it.
say, Amanda?
What, Amanda?
Can I do Cure Wounds?
Yeah, if you have a
Oh,
spell
you
slot
still
to
have
do it.
that? Yeah, yes.
It has to be first level though.
And
That's
you
better than nothing.
you heal Froggy for 9 points. As you're just it's you.
It all hurts.
Wait. So I did because I was gonna do something. I wanted to attack that succubus though.
I'll fight you.
You're
Yeah,
it's,
your turn was done. It was my turn.
there.
Okay.
If you want
That's fair.
to,
Well, I've got
is-
her, but yeah.
There is it's your turn. You can talk to the guy, attack the succubus.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I want to talk to the guy. You better talk right now. She goes.
All that I know is a couple months ago, the darkness, it's been spreading faster. We thought we had a little bit of time. We're from it's a tiny little village, just mostly our family that lives there and a couple others. But the village was taken over. I got me and my son out.
Taken over by what?
The darkness.
The darkness, it spread, killing everything in its path. I got my son out, but my wife got drug in by these imps. And next thing I know, this is what she's become. This demon, this darkness, it doesn't just kill everything, it turns them into this. And it's me and my family, we've lived on the outskirts of this darkness for years. And for some reason, just recently, this darkness spread over 300 yards in the course of a month. It's spreading fast and it's engulfing everything. Ever since I took my son, these imps kept coming to try to get him, and I can only assume it was her doing. She wanted her son. Even though she's a fiend, I can't help but think maybe there's still a little bit of her in there.
Is your son safe?
I don't know. I don't know where he's at right now. I'm still looking for him. He was in the middle of chasing after his son when the imps surrounded him.
Does he have a favorite hangout? Diner?
I chased him from just the road up to the east a little bit. The imps grabbed him. I didn't think of a name for the kid.
Steve.
Little Johnny.
Ben! And there's no response, and he's getting frantic, wanting to go look for his son.
Ben.
Well, so hearing that, first of all, I want to ask you if I know of anything of like people turning into whatever fiend or monsters.
This is
Or this-
all new. You guys can roll history checks.
Huh.
Nah, Okay.
Wait, am I
Well,
healed?
I'll do
Yeah,
it.
you're
but,
healed.
Okay, whew.
A 9.
17.
I got a 9 as well.
10.
You
DJ?
Cooper, yes.
Would Callie have like known about this happening to people because like the darkness has been so close to her village?
You wouldn't have known about this happening, but since he said this, you are concerned about your village since it was so close to the darkness. But Cooper, you might have read about maybe possession and stuff, but nothing like this. This is literally taking someone and transforming them into fiends and demons.
Fiends. Okay. First of all, what's your name, sir?
Ah, man, I should have thought of a name for myself.
It's been senior.
No,
Let me know.
my
I'll call you sir.
my name is Aaron.
All right, Aaron. I am terribly sorry about what happened to your wife. Listen, we have we need to make a choice here. We need to protect more innocent people. Your wife, she's dead. I'm sorry to bring this to you. She is not. That's not your wife. This succubus, this fiend, she's a demon from hell. She's not your wife. We can't let her go. I'm sorry, we can't let her go. What we can do though is help you find your son. And you'll have to accept it because we're not gonna release her. We're not gonna let her go. Well, I'm not.
This was my wife. I can't just sit
And-
by and
What if
Terribly sorry
watch
about
her
it.
die.
I think there's something I could do. Sir, I'm from a college Spalding. You've probably heard of the College of Spalding. Very intelligent group of persons over there. I think there's something I could do for her. If you and my friend Cooper here want to start searching for your son, and I will follow shortly after.
What do you mean there's something you can do?
I'll try to cure her the best I can.
With your ex?
Don't be disgusting. I
I
have
just
some medical knowledge. I'll do my best.
listen. Try to just don't. And then he runs off into the woods to try to find
Listen,
his son.
I Charles, I appreciate it. Sir, what's his name again?
Aaron.
Aaron.
Martin?
He
Martin?
ran. Aaron ran.
He
ran away.
he darted. He's running after his sole focus right now is his son.
Are you gonna
And
are
he
we gonna
is-
pursue, or are we gonna lose him?
And he is running into the
She's
woods.
gonna charm you. You've seen it. She charmed adorably. She's gonna charm you. You're not gonna resist. She's gonna kill you.
Are you talking to
Yeah, we're
Charles?
talking-
I'm talking to Charles.
She
Charles?
about killed me twice.
I set her down,
Okay.
and I start walking after Aaron, and I say, "Just not while he was around." And I follow him.
And she leaves you and Froggy and Callie there too.
Alright, I look at Callie, look at Froggy. Nod.
I don't think we have a choice. We can't bring her back. There's nothing we can do.
Good. I'll do it.
Wait. Hold up.
Don't kiss her. That's all I ask of you.
Well, I'm completely out of spell slots.
Yeah, me too.
I have one, but there's
No, save it.
Okay.
I mean, this really stinks.
Just gonna put my hand on top of her thorax and try to suck that life force again.
All right.
Torso. Thorax is an insect's butt. Just to let
Torso.
You-
Torso.
It was a nice way of Cooper saying, "I'm putting my hand on her
I'll
butt."
touch her
Fuck.
anyway.
Oh,
Okay.
you know
I'm not
what I
gonna-
mean.
I'm not gonna make you roll for it. It just happens.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Just know that there's benefits for me doing.
Yeah. You roll it, but I'm not gonna make you roll to hit. I'm gonna make Okay, so the 8 damage.
That's 8 plus 4. That's 12.
12. She only has enough to give you 6. So when you go to restore, when you go to get points, she only had 6 left. So that's all you can gain. But as you put your hand on her, and you slowly watch as her skin goes from pale to white, as you see the life leaving her body, and as you absorb it into your body, and you see as it absorbs the final bit of color coming from her body, her skin starts to decay and turn to ash as she falls apart after getting the life sucked out of her.
So she's completely ash, or is just like
She's crumbling apart right now.
Oh crap! Yeah.
And as she crumbles apart, her body just eventually turns to ash and dust.
Okay. Well, first of all, just for your info, from doing this, from killing a creature, I do get. That's just for your information. I do get hit points equal to my levels. That's 3, plus temporary hit points to double. Since I killed her, I do get temporary hit points double of the damage I did. So that will be 12.
Okay. And
Okay, so, well, guys, I guess we have to find that son.
Yeah. I just wish there were a better way we could go about this.
And Charles.
She knocked you down pretty good. Twice.
Charles, as you are running after this man, you're walking. It's about 100 yards into the woods, and and then it comes to not a clearing, but just an opening in the trees. The man is on his knees, holding what seems to be a humanoid figure in his arms. Do you go up to see?
I do.
Okay, and as you go up to see, you hear the man whimpering. As you turn, and you see that the boy lays lifeless in his hands, and then the man looks up at you, and you can see his eyes blackened, blue veins running up his neck, crying tears of blood. I couldn't save my boy.
The man has got
Yes.
these veins in the blood?
Yes.
Oh boy.